Hey guys, I'm Maddie. I'm from Sydney, Australia, and this is my YouTube channel. I've never made a video before, so I'm really sorry if this is awkward, but I just thought I'd give it a go. I thought I'd start a channel just because I've been battling eating disorder for the past couple of years, and it's made a huge difference to me watching people on YouTube and getting some inspiration for recovery, and I thought I might be able to do the same. So I thought I might start off by doing the eating disorder tag, just to give you a bit of my story. And I'll do a proper story one day soon. Sorry, I've got the questions here. So question number 1, how old were you when your eating disorder began? This is kind of confusing because my story is kind of messed up, and I'll get more into that later. But it took a long time for me to actually get diagnosed. So I was only diagnosed about 5-6 months ago, but I've had an eating disorder for about 18 months. I'm 17, so that would put me at about 15 and a half when my eating disorder developed, maybe 16, but probably not. And now I'm nearly 17 and a half. So, yeah, that's me. And did I choose to come into recovery or was I forced? I'd pretty much say I'm pretty much in recovery. I'm getting there though, I'm sort of borderline. I'm day 28 without purging, which is amazing for me. The longest I've gone in 2.5 years. But I wasn't forced. It took me a long time to start getting treatment. When I started getting treatment, I was kind of forced into going into therapy, but I was happy because I had a lot of meltdowns wanting to get help and wanting to recover. I just wanted to get as I call them, the voices out of my head, because I hate them like shit and it sucks. Yeah, so I went involuntarily, but I needed a bit of pushing. What am I diagnosed with? I'm diagnosed as of July this year, diagnosed with anorexia nervosa type 2, the binge purge subtype. Yeah. First, do I binge? No, I don't really binge. I've got a bit of an issue with, as my parents call it, bitching, and I steal food, but only in small quantities, so I sort of have anorexia type binges, stealing bits of food, but I've never had a huge, real definition of a binge where I consumed thousands of calories at a time or anything like that. Then, yeah, so not really. Question 5, do I purge? Well, I'm pretty proud to say I'm day 28 not purging, which is, again, I think I've already said, amazing for me. But yes, I did on multiple times a day for 2.5 years. Everything I ate, I didn't binge and purge, I just threw up what I'd eaten, which wasn't very much, leaving me in a massive amount of calorie deficit. Who did I first watch on YouTube eating disorder? I first watched Regan May. Hi. She gave me a lot of inspiration. I found her videos really, really helpful and gave me massive input into the eating disorder world and how I could get support from other people who were suffering. Because originally when I was diagnosed, one of my rules made by my parents was not to go online and look at eating disorder stuff, but I actually found it really helpful in getting recovery inspiration. And yeah, so first Regan May, but then I've also watched several other people. But yeah, Regan May and Camelia Austin were my two first. Have I ever signed up to a Prolana website? No, I have not. It's really not my kind of thing. I just don't think it's quite right to promote a mental health illness. It's a disease, and it's an awful disease that really fucks up your life. So I don't see why anyone would support it and want that. So, no. And the last question, what do you think we should do to raise awareness? To raise awareness, I think the main thing that needs to be done, I think there's a huge stigma attached to having an eating disorder, as I've learned since being diagnosed. People I've told have run a million miles and completely ditched me as a friend because they think it's weird and freaky and not right. I think there's a massive stigma attached, and I don't think that's right. It's an illness just like anything else, from depression to cancer. And I think in order for people to get treatment and not be afraid to get treatment, we're going to need to change the attitude surrounding it. So I think what needs to be done to raise awareness is just give it a sense of normality. People don't go, ooh, about any other illness, really, other than mental health issues. mental health issues are some of the most severe illnesses out there. They need help to be fixed. So I just think people need to get their act together and be fair about this and understand. And the more people understand, the more people take bad thoughts surrounding it away, the more likely people are to recover and the less prominent the issue is going to become. So that's me. Hope you like me. Hope I'm not weird. But yeah, I'll make some more videos and I'll get more into my story in my next video. Bye!